used to think my family's love was unconditional, but when I turned 18 and that little blue line appeared on the plastic stick, I learned that unconditional actually had a lot of fine print. My dad didn't scream. He didn't even look at me. He just pointed to the front door and said, "You made your bed, Maya. Now go sleep in it." My mom watched me pack my life into 3 trash bags, crying silently. I thought she'd snap out of it. I thought she'd realize I was still her little girl. Instead, she just handed me a Bible and told me to pray for my soul. The father of my baby, he promised he'd step up. He said we'd be a team. But the second we left the hospital with our daughter, Chloe, he told me he needed to run to the pharmacy for diapers. That was 6 months ago. I haven't seen him since. I spent 3 days sleeping in my 10-year-old Corolla with a newborn. I'd park under the bright lights of a 24-hour Walmart just so I'd feel a little less alone when Chloe started crying at 3 a.m. I finally swallowed my pride and went back to my parents' house. I stood on that porch, holding my shivering daughter, and knocked until my knuckles bled. My mom opened the door just a crack. "Please," I whispered. "She's cold. She needs a bath. Just for one night." My mom looked at her granddaughter, her own flesh and blood, and her face stayed as hard as stone. "The neighbors finally stopped talking about us, Maya," she said. "If I let you back in, the shame comes back too. I can't do that to your father." Then she closed the door. I heard the deadbolt click. That click. It broke something inside me. I ended up at a safe haven drop-off. I sat in the parking lot for 2 hours, just memorizing the way Chloe's nose crinkled when she breathed. I told her I loved her. I told her she deserved a house with heat and a family that wasn't afraid to be seen with her. I gave her up because my love for her was bigger than my ego. A year later, my mom messaged me on Facebook. She said she was ready to forgive me and wanted to see the baby. I told her there was no baby, not for her. She called me a heartless monster for giving away her grandchild. Funny. I didn't feel like a monster. I felt like the only parent in that entire family who actually knew what sacrifice meant.